Well, hello there, beautiful people. How are y'all doing today? So, we are going to get into the SNAP benefit of it all and the changes that are taking place. I have not read the article, so I will definitely be reading this with you guys. Welcome into Tommy Bites TV Homestead, where I am bringing you news you can use on the go, keeping you in the know. And so, if you want to stay in the know, definitely subscribe to the channel. Turn your notifications on so you'll know when I upload a video, and hit that like button because it definitely helps the channel grow and get out to more people. Thank y'all for being here today. And I don't just do news on this channel, I'm also doing gardening. I actually have a garden video that I need to edit and get out to you, of me starting my container garden. I also do cooking on the channel. This is a all things Tommy channel, bringing you all the things over here. But right now we're getting into the news that hopefully you can use. Millions of people are on SNAP benefits, EBT, food stamps, whatever it is you deem necessary to call it. That's what they're on. And there are changes that take place every single month. So let's talk about the changes for October and how it could leave millions without food stamps, access to food. Okay, where is it? Here we go. Just want to make it a little bit bigger for y'all. Okay. This article is also supposed to give us a breakdown of the SNAP. So millions of SNAP recipients could lose their benefits soon, and it's all because of the November 1st deadline. The date set by the U.S. Department of Agriculture officially adjusts work requirements, exemptions for select Americans. So some people could be losing their supplemental nutrition assistance. The changes detailed in the USDA memo sent to all agencies on October 3rd specifically ordered states to comply with the new rules for able-bodied adults without dependents. These are outlined in the One Big Beautiful Bill that was signed into law by Trump in July. As of November 1st, they can only get SNAP benefits for 3 months within a year, within a 3-year period. So as of November 1st, able-bodied adults without dependents can only get SNAP benefits for 3 months within a 3-year period unless they meet the updated work requirement exemptions in the OBBA, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. So I'm going to not say this all over again. ABAWD stands for able-bodied adults with dependents. So that's what I'm saying when I say ABWD. To be exempt from work requirements and get full benefits without any limits, ABAWDs must now be 65 or older instead of 59 and older. So they moved the number up for work requirements. So even if you in your 60s, if you 65 and under, you are doing the work requirement. If you are able-bodied, only able-bodied people now. So an exemption for caring for a dependent child also now only applies to parents or guardians of children under 14 instead of 18. So once your child turns 15, you don't get that exemption, even though they're still a child. They're still a child. You're still raising them, and you still got to feed them. You don't get that exemption for that dependent child. Previous exemptions for those unhoused individuals, veterans, young adults that aged out of foster care at 24 or younger have also been removed entirely. Some have stayed, however, like those ABAWDs who are pregnant or those who are unable to work due to physical or mental condition, those groups still are exempt from the ABAWD work requirements and get SNAP benefits. So if you are pregnant, you still get it. You don't have to meet that work requirement. It is what it is. So there are also new exceptions as part of the OBB, well, the One Big Beautiful Bill, or One Big Beautiful, yeah, for Native populations. So there are new exceptions. As it stands, without the exemption, ABAWDs must work at least 80 hours a month for pay, goods, and services, or unpaid as a volunteer to get full SNAP benefits. So if you work, you must be working at least 80 hours a month. Or you can volunteer for free so that you can keep getting your full-time SNAP benefits. Now, Oregon has some changes as well, but we'll get into that in a minute. So they could also participate in a work program for at least 80 hours every month, which could be SNAP employment and training or another state, federal, or local work program. This could be done in a combination of work and work programs to reach the 80 hours a month target. ABAWDs could also qualify for benefits by participating in work fare for a designated number of hours assigned to them, but that number will vary depending on the SNAP amount that you receive. There's been significant controversy over changes, with the Trump administration arguing that they will reduce dependency on federal welfare programs, resulting in money saved for taxpayers, and what they're not saying, money for the wealthy. So many Democrats have been arguing back and forth about it. Some food welfare experts have been saying that the collective SNAP policy changes within the OBBA will result in the largest cut to the federal program ever. Congressional Budget Office estimates also report that around 30% of the funds set aside for beneficiaries will be slashed by 2034. That would simultaneously reduce the federal deficit by $309 billion. So let's get into, where is it? Is this it? Yeah. I think this is in Oregon. So, yeah. SNAP recipients are set to see their benefits eliminated as part of a sweeping overhaul coming into force in October. Nearly half of the residents in this one U.S. state will be hit by the upcoming changes, which will roll out in waves this month. The Oregon Department of Human Services is enforcing congressionally designated changes to the food assistance program. The reform will see around 42% of Oregon's recipients of the SNAP program lose out on their benefits. Authorities say 740,000 local currently receive benefits from SNAP, but expect that 313 people are set to lose out. That's a big amount. That is a big amount. Firstly, households earning utility assistance from the government will see their payments reduced, so you will not be getting utility assistance as well. Secondly, able-bodied adults aged between 18 to 64 who have no children less than 14 years old will see their benefits slashed. And finally, certain documented immigrants will be hit, pay the changes to the SNAP. Oregon's Human Services Department will implement stricter requirements for those who qualify for utility assistance. So that's something to think about, especially with winter coming and a lot of people needing assistance with their utilities. You know, you can get it during the summertime too. When your bills are soaring out of control, you can get assistance. If you qualify financially, you can get those benefits, but that money's not going to be there because they're pulling a lot of money from a lot of different programs, and the wealthy are getting these tax breaks, and this money is disappearing. So a lot of people are going to be struggling to, one, get food on the table, keep a roof over their head, pay their lights and their water. It's just not looking good for a lot of people right now. Not to mention food banks are also struggling to keep up with these cuts that are taking place because more people are now relying on the food banks, and food banks are running dry in certain areas of the country. So families will only qualify for SNAP through the heating and cooling full utility allowance if one or more members of the household is 60 or older or has a disability. So if you have a disability, what you will have to do is you will have to get a letter or some kind of form from your physician or your child's physician or whatever, saying that you cannot do without your utilities, and then they'll help you. And if you are 60 years older, then you can also get help. But any other people, no, you just out there. Household who apply or renew between July 1st and October 1st will get notices for the changes around October 15th. These locals will see reductions in their benefits starting November 1st. So expect these changes to take place next month, y'all. If you are receiving any kind of assistance, really, everybody's being cut. All kinds of programs are being cut. So I wanted to bring you, hopefully this was quick, but I wanted to bring you a bit of news that you can use. And I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to hit that like, share this video out, leave your comments down below. Thank you guys for coming in. I really do appreciate it. Hey, Love Pugs. Hey, Martin, how are you doing? Hey, Love and Nature. Hey, Brit. Oh, it jumped. Brit's from Germany. Okay, welcome in, Brit. Y'all don't have EBT in Germany. We don't have no coupon. Like, wow. Okay, that's good to know. Y'all don't do any couponing in Germany? Is that what you're saying? Because the EBT and the couponings are two different things. EBT is like government assistance, and then the couponing is just, you know, these stores, they offer discounts on certain things and whatnot. So that's good to know. That's good to know. And welcome in, Britt. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Making It Make Sense. How are you today? Hey, Matthew. Shatika, thank you so much. God bless you as well. Hey, Lydia, how are you today? So thank y'all for coming in. I decided to jump on before I leave the house, because I just got through doing an interview on another channel, and I don't know when that's going to come out, but when it comes out, I will definitely share it in my post so you guys can check it out. So I thank y'all so very much for coming in, and it was good to see all of you in here, even those who did not comment. It was good to see you in the bushes. Always good to see you guys. Thank y'all so much for your thoughts and your prayers on the loss of my sister. It is greatly appreciated. I have good days, I have bad days, and it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. And we just gonna keep living life and doing the best we can to continue to stock up our homes. I finally got my container garden in yesterday. before it rained. Well, it still hasn't really rained. It kind of drizzled today, but they're calling for rain for the next 3 days. So at some point, hopefully it rains. But I did water them in. I only did cabbage. I have to find a garden center because the stuff that Lowe's had didn't look that great. I found the best ones I could find. I'll hopefully have that video edited up before the week is out for you guys to check out. And I hope that you are starting your container garden or whatever it is you're doing to stay busy and to also grow your own food. There are always recalls out there, so try to stay alert with the recalls. Yeah. Let me get out of here, y'all. I got to get out of here. I got some stuff to do. I got to take care of some stuff. So thank y'all for coming in. I might see y'all later today. So turn your notifications on just in case I pop up. Okay. Bye, y'all. Remember, I love you, but God loves you more. He created only one you. Be the very best you that you can be. And when you are, please go out and spread God's love. Peace, love, and light. Thanks for being here on Tommy Bites TV and Homestead. Bye, y'all.